So in this video, we're going to be looking at POGS, which was a huge sensation in the mid-90s. We're going to be discussing what's available now and how you can get involved. Hey everyone, this is Barry. Hope you're doing well. So POGS, oh my gosh. Do you remember POGS? I forgot about these things. Seriously, I forgot about these things, these tradable plastic bits of cardboard. And I forgot how great they were. I used to play POGs at school, and they were really collectible, and they were so cool. This is just like the very first early edition, which I think they brought back from. So yeah, they were basically, from milk cartons, and then in Hawaii, I believe, they just had a huge sensation there, where people started collecting them, then kids got involved, and then that was it. Then they were at school, and then they became officially licensed by the World POG Federation, and they were massive. Then there was all kinds of alternatives, so you could get them in crisp packets, you could get them in cereals. They were everywhere. There were brands everywhere. Coca-Cola. There was Jurassic Park ones. So many. And that kind of still lives on, which is really interesting. So I only came around this like 2 weeks ago when I looked on eBay, and I think I probably found a YouTube video about it. And then I was like, well, hang on, I want to get involved. I want to actually get some POGs because I didn't keep a collection. So I've been getting the collection of stuff off eBay, and then I found, bear with me, I will get there somewhere. Where's that gone? That's going to drive me insane now. I've lost it. You can get a POG maker, which I was looking for. I can't see it. So there's a POG maker where you can make your own POGs. Round cardboard discs with branding on. Highly collectible. And they're worth quite a bit of money, the rare ones now. So then I did some research. I looked online, didn't I? And then what did I find? I found two really cool things going on. The first being you can buy what's called a hobby box. And there's only 5,100 serial numbered boxes. This is about the POG revival, the authentic POG trademark hobby box, okay, where you can buy the entire box. You get 12 packs containing 96 POGs, 1 Kini Slammer, 12 foiled POGs, up to 4 serial numbered POG parallel designs. So some of them have limited edition numbering on the back. In each box, 1 serial numbered exclusive hobby collector insert, where you can get a gold Kini Slammer, a metal or a digital NFT, or a poster, and they're not cheap, I mean, you're getting, 96 POGs and a load of other stuff for, £90? Just over $100. But literally, I couldn't resist, could I? And I actually got it today. It came in the post. Oh, it came in the post today. And let me just make sure I'm still on the screen. Yes, I am. So this is it. I can't wait to open this, guys. But I have opened it to begin with. And I've got 22 karat gold Slammer, which is edition 115, which I'm not going to open. And it says at the back, it says, check the back, Jack, which I thought was cool. And yeah, it comes with all of these hobby packs. Now, I think it's about a year or 2 years old. So they haven't all sold out yet. However, if you are interested, make sure you get in pretty quickly. If you buy 2 boxes, then you'll get like a free POG mat. I'm just obsessed with these guys. But it doesn't stop there. Oh no, it doesn't stop there. Because then what did I find? POGdigital.com. So POG Digital is like collecting that kind of thing, winning prizes, winning POG points, quests. You can earn more with the team. So what you got these quests, and you log in and you get these social quests, and you can do loads. So if you retweet this, then you'll get 10,000 POG points and 5 POG loot packs. Now these loot packs aren't what you think. Because I was getting really excited about this. But when it comes to actually looking at your inventory, which I can do here, you might get some of these packs here. But when you open them, they're just digital points because this is kind of ended now. These are like a bit like time-framed competitions really, but there is one coming up, and this is why I'm featuring it on this channel, because there's POG NFTs, isn't there? Of course there is. How silly of me. So yeah, there's loads of NFT projects, mainly on Magic Eden. So if I have a look at magiceden.io and I type in POGs, now there's a lot of different POG projects. You've got to make sure that you pick the right ones. So for example, there's POG Ordinals, wow, which is on Bitcoin. So you've got some for sale here. Now, a lot of these is like past projects, to be fair, okay? But I was just kind of blown away that this is still going on. So physical POGs, I've just bought the new ones. Then there's digital POGs. Now, digital POGs is what I've just shown you, which is pogdigital.com. But what I want to try and show you, there's like a limited edition of Golden Slammers. There's Cold Wallet airdrops. Care Bears are coming soon. You can collect physical POGs, scan them for the QR code, and then you'll unlock digital prizes. You can invest in the POG coin, because of course there's a POG coin, right? Of course there is. How silly of me. You can buy POG coin now. Sorry if I freeze because it's my laptop. Now, if we have a look at the POG coin stat, this launched around September last 2024, when it went really high, up to over a cent per coin. It's since dropped, but it's slowly kind of going up again, where we're currently at 0.001. So I think that's all really interesting. How it all links together, I'm still yet to fully understand, if I'm completely honest. I think that's 2 billion POG coins in supply at the moment on base Ethereum, Solana, Theta, is it? So that will give you staking rewards, merch, launchpad, battle games, governance rights, gaming rewards. It's just, I had no idea all of this stuff was going on. So you can you can buy the POG coin, you can buy physical POGs, you can go on POG Digital where you can register and then start doing all of the quests to earn more POG points. There's also, this is brand new, if I go on to here, there's now a Mutant Ape loot pack, which I'm not allowed to rip until the 25th of June. So this is very soon, okay? So to get these Mutant Ape loot packs, you have to go on their Twitter page. And when you're on their X, you'll see certain keywords that you can then enter into the digital website to redeem these packs, okay? So if I go to POG Digital, which is just POG at the moment, what you'll see here, if I scroll down, so there's events coming up in New York at the NFT event, which I wish I could go to. They've started being integrated with Ape Chain, which is huge. They're leveling up the digital coin. There's going to be a season 3 airdrop. Just so much going on. There's a Discord server as well that you can join. So here we are. So POG Digital just dropped 3 more Mutant Ape loot packs, which each give you a chance to win an NFT in addition to other prizes. So since my fellow apes don't read and had many issues claiming the first pack, let's dive into how to get yours. So if you click on that and then have a look at the comments, you'll need to create an account on POG Digital. Then once you have an account and are signed in, you should be directed to the homepage where you click quests, which is what I've just shown you. You look for the MAYC tab and select the 3AYC option from the available quests. Then enter the word mutant 3-pack into the key phrase field and click confirm. You sometimes need to refresh in order to do that. So quests, MAYC, and then 3AC, AYC, and then you'd put the key phrase in there, confirm, then you might need to refresh, and then you can claim the reward, and that will go into your account. So this stuff's all free to have a go at. I'm getting a little addicted with all of this stuff. It's not financial advice, as you can imagine. But yeah, I'm just blown away that this stuff is still going. it was quite new to me, and the fact they're using the ApeCoin blockchain for Bored Apes is really interesting. Um, I mean, you've got to do your research with this stuff. It's really important that you do. Don't just go all in. There is a Medium page here, which is really interesting, which gives you another keyword for another thing. So if I just show you that. So POG and Ape Chain, a new era for collectors, gamers, and builders. Now, they've done various projects before, okay, just to be aware. This isn't the first project. So it says POG is back, not just as a nostalgic collectible, but as a next-gen experience at the intersection of culture, gaming, and blockchain. We're proud to announce our new home on Ape Chain, supported by Yuga Labs and built on Arbitrum. This isn't just a collaboration, it's a full system upgrade for the POG ecosystem because they were on they're on a couple of blockchains actually. They've chosen Ape Chain because it's fast, culture rich, developer ready, and deeply interconnected with some of the most iconic communities in Web3. By joining forces with Ape Chain, POG gains scalability and speed, lower gas fees, because that was a big problem with Ethereum and Bitcoin, and faster gameplay thanks to Arbitrum's tech. Developer infrastructure like Solidity and Rust, can't get my words out, support means better games, smarter contracts and more flexibility, as well as cross-chain reach built for interoperability, allowing POG to expand across the broader Ethereum ecosystem. So they want the POG coin to be integrated directly into ApeChain with enhanced on-chain functionality. Now, I don't have all of the answers to this project, so if you do have a question, make sure you check out their Discord server. You'll get in-game rewards and unlockables, staking mechanics and loyalty incentives, a more robust marketplace economy, greater liquidity. This turns PogCoin into a real utility asset and unlocks new value for collectors, players and builders alike. For me, what I really want to see, I want to see these Pogs in shops everywhere, in newsagents, in WH Smith, Waterstones, all of the staple shops to get this out there with maybe QR codes on the back to get the NFT equivalent. That's what I really want to see. I want to see this mass adoption of POGs again. Just selling boxes to really to the people that are my age and used to do it, and it's a nostalgia thing and they've got money behind them. But for kids, they can't do that. And kids aren't always into NFTs. So this could be the new way forward. I am interested in this. So gameplay goes ape. NFT at New York City debut. Pogman Battle. Our flagship arcade-style game goes live on ApeChain for the first time ever at NFT NYC. Expect exclusive NFT drops, collabs, sneak peeks. You can watch from Discord. This is your first shot to play in the ApeChain-powered POG universe. Why can't they put it on YouTube? I want to see it on YouTube. Hybrid tournaments and collector events. POG isn't just digital, it's physical. We're just rolling out a hybrid collector experience during the event, compete in tournaments, scoop limited edition POGs and exclusive rewards, top the leaderboard for our global tournament season, Yuga community access. So they're onboarding ape and mutant holders into the community. So if you are a collector of Bored Apes, you'll get a loot pack and exclusive badges and access to leaderboards. So there's a lot of FOMO, there's a lot of community ideas here. And here's another one. Use this keyword to claim your first loot pack to win a mutant ape or autograph merch from Alpine F1. Alpha pack is the keyword. So what you do, you go back to this. You go to, what would you do? It's one of these. I don't remember which one it is. And then you literally put it in, the keyword in there when you click on it. Refresh, and then you'll get that pack. Now this is interesting. They're bringing their partners with them, including Care Bears, sports teams, entertainment brands, and creators from across the digital and physical collectible space. Because this was the thing about POGs. It was all about branding. That's why it went absolutely crazy. POG is the bridge for IP, fans, and new communities entering Web3, and ApeChain is our launchpad. Now, a lot of collectors of POGs I've noticed, do not give a flying fox about NFTs. So they may not be interested in this stuff, but I wanted to share this on this channel because I'm personally interested in it. I'm invested in it. Haven't bought the coin yet. Might do, we'll see. But yeah, as I say before, do your own research. I love playing POG now every night with my son. We're having so much fun with POGs. It's brilliant. They also want to do something in the Philippines as well. Um, they're going to have a major relaunch. So they're saying that this partnership changes everything. The economy becomes deeper and more dynamic. Gameplay expands into scalable cross-chain environments with new audiences, artists, and communities to join the POG hub. We go from Web3 niche to global culture movement. Launch begins now. Let's make history together. Pogman. And Pogman is the character of POG. So this is Pogman here. Now, I haven't bought any POG NFTs, only that latest physical pack and someone's off eBay. So it'll be interesting to see what I come up with going forwards with this project. I am really excited. Also, there are other projects on Magic Eden as well. So that was the Ordinals one. I'm looking for all of the others. Now, there was a page that basically showed me all of the main official... Oh, I'm on Bitcoin. Ugh, that's why. So POGs. The gold standard. So this is one that I featured earlier. This is called the Bitcoin Reserve. A lot of these projects are in the secondary market now. So a lot of the NFTs are like a lot more money. I might have saved some actually. No, it's not showcase because that actually is my profile. Let's have a look. No, I did favorite some of these projects. So I'm trying to find out where my favorite section is. Bear with me, POGs. Again, it goes straight to Bitcoin. It's really annoying. Here we are. POG Series 1. And there was a few others there. So here we go. So POG Series 1. This is very first series. There is a second series. And then the new one is going to be Series 3, I believe. So you can see market cap of quite a lot. 46 Ethereum. 557 owners. So that was Series 1. And then there were others. So why doesn't it just remember where I went to, honestly? POGs, enter, just to make sure I've got the latest one. So we'd seen the gold standard. Always make sure they're verified as well, because there's two there. Then you had loads. Honestly, it's just hard to find them. There's so many projects, isn't there? So there you have it. So I think it's really excited. I want to see these in shops. I don't want to have to order them off the internet. But what's really cool is, look, they've kind of... I feel that like POGs were like the earliest form of NFTs, but in physical form. They got banned from a lot of schools basically because they were playing the game to keep for keeps. Like if you won, you kept all of the POGs that you flipped. So so yeah, it caused a few fights in school, and they were banned. But look, with the physical ones, they've started making them rarer, so you can get green, red, and gold. You can get foiled ones. You can get 100 base ones. So they've got rarity, they've got scarcity, they've got fear of missing out with saying limited to just this amount of pieces. So I think it's really cool. My only criticism, I've seen a couple of lives that they've done on Zoom, and I don't know. I wish they were a bit more professional. Lots of swearing. You know what it's like in Web3, right? Lots of swearing. I'm just like, they need to be careful because, like, a lot of this market is still about the kids. And I know the kids have grown up to my age, but I just personally, I'm not a fan of it. So if you are interested, I will leave a link. I'm not being paid by POGs at all, but I'll leave some links in there for me. Maybe there's like an affiliate link or something I can find. I mean, look at this. You can buy the 12 hobbies case, which is like getting 2 boxes for free for £900. I can't afford that. Do you know what I mean? And they still hold the trademarks and copyrights to the POG brand since 1993, which is brilliant. So you've got your POG area, which is like POG Unlimited for the physicals. You've got POG Digital for you to do these quests. There's Steam as well, Steam quests on there. A lot of them, remember, will just give you points. I've got loads of POG points, but I don't know what to do with POG points. But then I've got these new loot packs, which will be interesting when I rip those actually online to see what is uncovered in those, which is pretty cool. You can claim things like badges, and there's so much stuff on here. But yeah, I thought we'd close off with me showing you some of my POGs that I've actually got in the collection. Oh, I've just found the POG maker as well. So let me quickly show you. So these are like, let's have a look. So these are the kind of things here. Look, these kind of POGs here. I mean, I've got absolutely loads. If I just chuck them on the floor, I could show you all of them. But then I've also got the POG maker, which is where you can make your own, which is really cool. So let me just bring this down a little. So I've got milk cap maker. And then this is how you can actually make your own, which is really cool. So I've been doing that with my son as well. That's been a lot of fun. Because you find things like comics and whatever, and then if you like a certain character or brand or something, then you can make your own. I bought some like holographic paper to create some. Oh, yeah, there you go. And things like Beano comics, you know, you can do Dennis the Menace POGs, and I think it's really cool. I absolutely love this idea. And yes, I think it's a bit off track in terms of what I normally feature on this channel. But we are still all about collectibles, Web3. I know I'm doing AI stuff as well. So let me know what you think about POGs. I imagine it's going to be a mixed bag, right? I imagine some people will be like, whatever. But, you know, if I look at the leaderboard, like 18 million POG points. My rank, I've got loads of points. 5,100. That's not good enough. It says here, climb the leaderboard, claim your airdrop. 2.5 million POGs will be split and airdropped to a portion of the leaderboard based on position. So you can also have referrals as well. So again, I will put that referral link in the description. So if you're interested in grabbing these points while you can, they're all free, by the way. I'd do it now and use my referral treat. So I'll put that in the description. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.